So you're the kind of person who, in some way, shape, or form, like exists right in the shit of it, like right in the middle of the storm. Um, I have the tornado, Megadeth. Like, you could be a person who exists or has had to exist in a certain level of survival mode just to make it out, just to make it through, just to get the job done, just to, get the thumbs up, whatever it is. I just got a low battery notification. Um, but now's the time to reintroduce yourself to society after like being in the wilderness. Like now you've lived, you've got the like experiences, you collected the Easter eggs, and now it's time to like kind of come back to reality, come back to the world, and reintroduce yourself as who you want to build yourself in. Maybe even in the new year. That kind of makes sense, right? Because we're in this like ending of December energy. Like Christmas is about to happen, and after that, we're ready to start the new year. So what else about this like energy of reintroduction to society? Well, actually, I think I want to switch decks, and I'm going to use the Citadel to see, like, how society is seeing you right now, like, as you're coming back into it. I just set up this new, little, like, working desk thing. I want to show you, but it's kind of hard to tilt it. I'll show you. I'll take the time. So I've been working with this little like Eevee guy I got from the dollar store. I have the King of Wands here, the Knight of Swords, Lion's Mane, Opulence, Wisdom, and Care, Six of Wands, Two of Swords, Candy Caps, Sweet, Surprising, and Delightful, Chariot in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse, Established Strength. So you could have just like proved your strength in some kind of major way that makes people like really want to celebrate you and what you can do. Maybe you worked with like other people, maybe you worked on your own, maybe you've established some kind of security or demonstrated some kind of like extreme strength, like used a weapon that was cool or something, or a tool that was cool, or you just like the strength doesn't have to be physical, it could be like an internal strength. You could have like gotten a degree or something, like you could have just graduated, could have just like birthed something into existence that people are proud of you for, that you have the opportunity to be proud of yourself for. Or like, I don't know, maybe you just like, I don't know, accomplish something for yourself. Let me grab this deck. Because I feel like whatever you went into like the wilderness to do, you went there with like an intention. And whatever intention you had, you've accomplished. How is society seeing the collective as they re-enter it? How is society seeing the collective as they re-enter it? We have the Hound. Loyalty, chains, and promises. The collective, like the world around you, understands your commitment to your goals and how far you're willing to go, how ferocious you can be, and what you're willing to destroy in pursuit of what you want out of life. And like that, what you're willing to destroy thing, that's divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy is all about like destruction that makes room for the energy that needs to be created. And like a cold front just like can't, I don't know why, it just felt like a breeze, like a literal, there's no airflow in here, there's no like AC on or anything, I just felt like cold air coming. That's crazy. And then a person came in alive and then left, so I don't know if that was like a literal enemy or what, but yeah, you could have some enemies. Maybe what you were fighting was an enemy. if it was like another thing, like it seems like it existed in contrast to you. And then we have the musician, inspiration and gratitude. And you can see this card is a little yellow because my dog's pissed on it. So that makes sense. Yeah, you definitely could have like defeated an enemy. And if it's not like an enemy, then this could be like, you know, like you're getting out of jail or something like that, or like, you know, like you overcome some kind of like extreme hardship, and through that you've made something positive. Like you have this new song to sing, or you're willing to tell the story about it, and the story is maybe like impactful and beautiful. People can value from or like gain from what you're telling them about what you've just been through. Or what they've just seen you fight through. We have the thief, seizing the moment in selfishness. So you're looking like someone who's getting what they want. Even if that's not always in the timing that you desire to have it. And even if you're going through some kind of like darker means, like I think people can tell where you've changed from how you used to be. But the shepherd here, celebration and family, there could even be like an understanding of how whatever darkness you're embodying now is necessary to what is to come, or what is like for the family. Like, you know, I'm thinking of like this Tommy Shelby thing, and you know, like a lot of times in the earlier seasons, his sister Ada is like, you know, I don't even really know if he's doing it for us or if it's really just an excuse for him to do what he wants to do for himself. I think a lot of like Tommy's selfish actions are indeed selfish, but do have ultimately good impacts for those that he shepherds through the life that he's living. These people are in their own ways dependent on him and do benefit from the things that he does, even in like selfish rage. So there is some kind of situation here where people are understanding both the positive and negative impacts of having you around, and are being presented with the opportunity to show you the kind of unconditional love that you may be demonstrating towards them. Like in times when having you around is difficult or like requires extra compassion from them, I think there is like society's finding themselves willing to meet your needs. We have the aspirant, ambitious, or ambition, diligence, and setbacks. You look like someone who like is having the keys. Whatever you've defeated now like gives you access. So people are ready to see you be promoted into new positions of authority. If you're wanting them, I feel like people are wanting to like bestow upon you whatever is required. I do think that there could be people around you that are unhappy about that, though. We have the scholar, investigation in reverse, investigation and research. So, like, some people could want to invalidate your readiness to take on what you want to see yourself be able to take on. Like, there could be some gatekeepers going on here. Even though you seem to be fully qualified or, like, have everything that will be required to walk through certain doors, you may still be facing opposition from those that contrast you and see that contrast as, like, the end-all, be-all. Some people are, like, going to be more committed to, like, their desire to separate themselves from you than others are. So you'll have to just be okay with, like, picking, like, understanding that not every single thing that's falling from the sky is going to fall into your hand, and that's okay. Like, not everybody wants to be your friend in this energy. Like, as you're being reintroduced to society, understand who is your friend and who is not your friend, and the difference between those two people, and, like, what that is. Like, take your time getting to know people, because I don't think that you're someone who could be easily known, and it's a good chance, like, that you're attracting people who are equally as complex as you. Like, the thief is a card that came out here, and whenever I mention the fact that, like, I used to thieve, I think people get, like, really, like, caught off guard by that, because, like, a lot of times people in the community think of me as, like, an overall positive person, but I don't know that I actually am. So, you know, the truth about me is that I actually have a lot of skills that are shadowier skills, and that I was, like, made to have those, like, intentionally. So my utilization of them is part of the reason why I can go to certain places and certain heights that others can't go, because I have like this balance, like this real true balance between my light and dark aspects. So I do try and like make myself available to do positive things, you know, like making these free content videos for you guys. But I also occasionally will smite. So, you know, I feel like people are seeing you exist in both of those energies, and the assassin, literally, ruthlessness and conviction. People appreciate the fact that you can do that you know how to do that, and do that in a balanced way. That makes you trustworthy to the right people, to people who understand why they want you to lead them. Like, if somebody wants a pussy ass leader, then they'll go find a pussy ass leader to lead them. But for those of us who don't want that, you're looking like the person to stand behind. The king, literally, it's in the reverse, but it says control reversal of fortune, and it's coming out underneath the shepherd. So you're looking like a shepherding king. Not that you're an entirely benevolent force, because you definitely have the thief and the assassin like right before that. But like, overall, at the end, with the complete culmination of all of your qualities and features, leave you as a shepherding king. King came out in the reverse at first, so it's like you might have to fully evolve into like your next or like best or ultimate most perfect form here. But that is your potential, and that's the end of this arc that you're walking into, is like kingdom. You know, having family, having a community of your own that you have authority over and control, and you do so well. You do this with respect to your loyalties, to your promises, to those that are dependent on you, and you take opportunities to exist in both light and dark energy in a balance that you understand supports your ambitions. So yeah.